It's your boy Stoney live from the TCM Museum of Minnesota. It's a Space Corps podcast, bitch. You know it's Friday night. Holy shit, let's get her going. I swear to God, we winging it like no other tonight. I got the most special fucking guest for you guys. You don't even fucking know what's about to happen. He didn't even know what was about to happen, so I'm going to get to that in 2 seconds here. Everybody, get the fuck in here. Share the shit. You know what's going on. Fucking check out the Space Corps Podcast YouTube channel. Subscribe to that shit, baby. If you can't make it here on a fat Friday night with us, get in on the social hour. That's okay. I'm going to forgive you. It's all right. But it's dope as fuck if you can hang out right now live like Mr. Seth McDonald's in the house. Everybody else popping in right now. Fuck yeah, baby. Circle Jerk Gang up in the house. Don't forget that we got the Space Corps Podcast merchandise. The merch store is live, baby. So get yourself some. Get yourself for your like fucking loved ones or whatever, or somebody you despise. Maybe that's probably even better. Don't forget we got Circle Jerk Gang shit on there, exclusives. We got Stoney's TCM Museum of Minnesota stuff. We got the podcast. We got the old school shit too. So check that shit out. Any little bit of sales that happen on this, and again, thank you to every motherfucker that has actually bought some shirts. The fucking yoga pants for the men have sold out. I'm not going to disclose who bought them yet until they give me the A-OK to clear the pictures. But anything that gets sold on here, the extra money goes back into the podcast so I can get a little bit better microphones, fucking Wi-Fi, all that bullshit, you know what I'm saying? So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have the most special guest that I could ever imagine and dream to have on this podcast. He is one of my most oldest and nearest and dearest of friends, and he has been nothing but an iconic staple of this horror online community. Ladies and gentlemen, I am talking about none other than the Riley Estes, the Evil Wonka. Sir, you are live on the podcast. Hello.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, brother. You're going to hate me every second along the way because I sprung this shit on you like crazy.
Sprung it on? Yeah. I literally clocked out of one job and clocking back into this job.
So I gotta let everybody know here. We've got Riley being the hell of a good sport because there are some technical difficulties for sure going on right now. Riley cannot see me on the webcam whatsoever, so he's just staring at, like, what are you looking at right now? Does it look like a gray screen with GoPro on it?
Yeah, it's just the gay. Yeah, it just pretty much telling me to go fuck myself. That's what's pretty much doing.
So he can't see the comments. He can't see me. All he can do is hear my stupid ass voice. But on the other hand, for everybody watching this, we get to see you. We're seeing me. It's a beautiful.
It's a Friday, man.
And as we had a quick chat before we launched and hit go. It's basically the equivalent on when you get brought in for interrogation at the police department, and you're on the other side of the two-way mirror, and we're all watching you, but you're just kind of fiddle fucking around, you know?
Yeah, but I'm no snitch.
And that's why I love you. Dude,
so
you're not working on a Friday. You are a very busy man.
You're so let the catch up sometime. I have been somewhat on a hiatus with the Evil Wonka. I had to get a real job in the real world, and it's kicking my ass. But I've been moving up in the ranks, and I'm doing very well. So I do miss doing the artwork. I'm still getting back into it, but for right now, I'm very busy with my job.
For sure.
So.
And you are getting back into it, dabbling when you can, man. I was very excited when, you know, the pros of being besties with this handsome fucking man that you see on this screen is that I get to see some of the behind-the-scenes creations. And back in the day when it was all fucking Mad Bat and you know, he was creating all day and night, you know, that's where the friendship.
Miss those days.
You know, like, you know, the friendship is there, but you know what really kindled that is the fact is that you were like creating these beautiful pieces of fucking horror art into the wee hours of the fucking morning, and which was conveniently when I wake my ass up at 3 a.m. to you know, get the baby up
Yeah.
to do the fucking dishwasher, and then go to work at the ask. It's not even dawn yet. So we would have this beautiful crossover moment where, like you would be tail ending your day, which you would also have like such an amazing piece that you've been working all night for.
Yeah.
And then I'm sure you were tired, you were exhausted. But then you get me at the tail end of it, and then I'm all fucking spunky and ready to go and hit the fucking day. And maybe my enthusiasm carried you on for that last few minutes, or you were just like, dude, fuck this, I'm going to bed.
No, no. When there's a handful of you guys out there that I would, send, and a lot of them knew my schedules, because I would normally start anywhere between like 8 o'clock at night and, like you said, to 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and that was just my witching hour. I would make these beautiful pieces out of just nothing, and yeah, there was a handful of you guys that would get sneak peeks. But what's so awesome is I'll be ending my day, you be starting your day, and when there was that like you said, that crossover, and it was pretty cool because you just be like, how the fuck did you make that? And I love that with everybody that ordered or got something from me, was just, how did you make that? You know what I mean? Because it's all from bits and pieces.
Dude, and still to this day, you've never done what the people want, is to have a fly on the wall of you creating, because you may show maybe the essence of what it came from, but I mean, it's just like, I know it would be awe-inspiring just to watch you transform it from what you found to what it becomes. But that's the magic too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's the thing, is like my wife and my kids, they love that. There would be times where it'd be like midnight, I'm doing something, and they just creep into the room and just watch me just be fucking Victor Frankenstein and creating stuff. And I and I know everybody say go do a TikTok or whatever, but I was just like, meh. I just like creating. And just showing showing the sneak peeks is the special part. You know what I mean?
I like that. I am very, very big on the element of surprise in my general life. Especially now that I have kids, one of my most favorite things is to dream up and craft a surprise, whether that's like a birthday present or just kind of like a special thing that we're doing during the weekend. Like, to me, it's fun because I feel like here's the old man tyrant now, is that, or the tirade is that nowadays everybody is so transparent with what the fuck they do. Everything is like, I'm gonna post, I'm telling everybody this. There's no sexy surprise. There's no element to, nothing's behind the curtain anymore. And I like that. Like Zelda, she is going this Saturday, or I'm sorry, this Sunday. She's going on a 4-day Girl Scout camping trip. This is the thing that she's been working for. This is what she sold.
Oh, she got it.
For.
Yes,
Yeah, she got it. Well, and so I signed her up for it, and good, and so I kind of told her where it was. Well, then all of a sudden she's on her phone, she's looking it up, she's showing me pictures. Hey, Dad, look at this, like, oh my god, they got this. Oh my god, they got this. I go, you're fucking ruining half the experience.
That's the internet for you, man. No offense, that's the internet.
Fuck.
And it's crazy because, like, yeah, it's like with the horror movie genre. You know what I mean? Like, a trailer comes out and we already know half the plot of the movie. You know what I mean? So
yes,
there's no surprise. And speaking of that, since we're gonna touch on the subject, the people that are out there, do you remember they used to make trailers for the trailer of a horror movie? Like, they would be like, for example, the Leatherface Excalibur scene. You know what I mean? Like, you're thinking it's a fairy tale, and all of a sudden it's Leatherface holding the chainsaw.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And it had nothing to do with the movie, but it was a trailer.
Yep.
For, whatever happened to that? You know what I mean? Like, it's like the new Marvel movie's coming out, and it just shows the shield of Captain America, and that's it. That's all you get. You know what I mean? Because it makes you intrigued to go. So,
dude,
I hopefully it gets back to the point I was talking about.
Those fucking trailers that just give away the whole goods. Like, I don't understand how that ever passes and gets the green light from these people that spend multi-million dollars to fucking produce these films, and then all of a sudden,
I'm glad.
and then all of a sudden, you're fucking, giving away the whole best parts of it,
You
and
gotta
then you're
do it,
still
but
expecting
I'm
people
live
to
for the
come.
world.
Again, we popped this on Evil Wonka at the last fucking second.
Oh no, I'm trying to take care of everything. It's fine. And no, I 100%. How do they get away with those like showing little half the movie? It's just money. It's sad. It's not about the craft anymore. That's actually speaking of that, like is there any good horror movies out now? You know what I mean? Like, is there any good thrillers? You know what I mean? I think the day of those are gone. To be honest with you,
it's a very pessimistic view on it. I unfortunately I kind of feel like I share that with you. That In a Violent Nature film really piqued my interest, but then all of a sudden there's the internet again ruining it. I haven't seen it yet, but so many reviews of the people that I hang out with
exactly.
and whatever. It's just like I get such negative fucking but I don't like that to dictate me going to it or not. But I'm not as pumped up about it as I was.
No, yeah. That's the bummer of it all. Is what you said there.
And then the one though I'm very excited. The one I'm really really excited about is Maxine just came out this weekend, which is the third and final installment of the trilogy of the Ty West X Pearl Maxine. I'm fucking really excited about that.
Yeah, actually, you know what? That was a good movie. All the other sequels and prequels, like I love how they made the movie, and then because of COVID, they, well, we had the time, and let's make another whole movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's old school thinking. That's like what Corman did. You know what I mean? He did was it uh shoot, Blood of Wax or Wax of Blood, and then he had like a few days extra, and he decided to make the Little Shop of Horror, I do believe.
Hell yeah.
Sorry for that nerdy movie
I love it,
info,
man.
guys.
I love it because outside of the TCM world, I'm not as well versed on everything, so I appreciate it. Mrs. Evil Wonka, how the hell are you, my love?
Hola.
Hola. When are you done talking to your mother?
Yeah, I was talking to my mother. She was telling me some cheese, man. But I gotta get back to spend time with our monkey real quick.
Very
Love
sweet.
you.
I love you. If you can let Riley use your phone, he's not able to see me or see the comments on this live stream. And,
Yeah, he doesn't like touching my phone. But that's our number one rule in our marriage. We don't touch each other's phones.
That's all right. And don't touch other people's privates either is another rule that me and the wife like to have as well. And I'm glad you guys share that too. So.
Okay, other people's privates or each other's privates?
Other people's privates, of course. You go ham on the Wonka hog, and that's perfectly fine.
So, what do we have a topic tonight, sir? Since you have me, since you sprung this on me at the last second.
I, in my standardized fashion.
So you did not come prepared. You pulled me at the last second and was not prepared.
I never have a lick of fucking questions or topics or anything, and that's what makes me so fine with this. Like I hate if I got a script, I got to stick to stuff. I got to look at my notes. Fuck that, man. I got a question for you, though.
Chances are half of us are already stoned. We need that list.
That could be the truth. So I got a real good question that I wanted to ask you. Is that when you first started doing your art and everything, you weren't necessarily horror to begin with? Were you more anime, or what did you first start out with? Like, do you remember what your first real artistic piece was that you made that you like showed to the world type of thing?
Oh God. I would do small little stuff, just random pieces, but it was with the Marvel Titans. Those little cheap 12-inch little figures.
Yeah.
I would start by swapping all the pieces and parts to make characters that I knew they would never make. And the day that I like laughed my ass off was I made a Deadpool with certain pieces and parts. And then a year later, they came out with a Deadpool figure with the exact same parts that I used. Damn. So I was like, I see you now.
So here's my question then: when you first started out, I assume that you started painting first?
Yeah. Well, I did painting. I did my painting first. I used to sell at my bar. I used to work for, and it was good. But I like sometimes the ADD takes over, and it's like I don't want to get burnt out on painting. So let's do a little bit of kit bashing, and then it evolves to let's just take a bunch of stuff and make artwork. So that was pretty much the uh, the path I took.
Now the one thing I really liked that you declared yourself or classified yourself as is that you are like a salvage artist, and I think that's so fucking dope, man. Is that a common term, or is that something that you just kind of came up with to describe your method?
On my Facebook.
Okay.
Do not touch anything.
I'm not touching anything. Maybe Stony later. Maybe.
That's right.
No, I love when I do that. When I do the hang on.
Did she give you her phone?
No, I have is there an echo? Because I have. She set up her laptop real quick for me.
Okay, cool. Yeah, just make sure it's muted or whatever, so there's no.
The volume's on the very top. You see it?
Right here.
Yeah, you see it, but just go all the way down. There you go.
Okay. All right.
She's
Let's
the best. Good God, you got a good woman. I tell you what.
I know. Okay. Where are the? Oh, cool. Yeah, man. I like seeing things in things. You know what I mean? I would picture a cartoon version of something, and I want to make it real, and whatever happens.
It's fucking awesome, man.
But like for example, how I made your clown Mikey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That piece was that's when I really knew I had a gift for horror. Like that genre, it's special when I made that. And then when Bill Moseley is holding one of my pieces,
yes,
excited to see it. Tyler Maine having one of my pieces, going, holy crap, I've never seen something like that. So those are pretty cool, dope moments of what I do.
That is, to me, has got to probably throw like 10 logs onto your fire of just like inspiration and like motivation. Like holy fuck, like, dude, that's so cool, man.
Well, that before I made it, before I was the Evil Wonka, when I was still just like a little artist, I did a piece. It was Terrifier, Art the Clown, before he got literally all popular. And the guy asked for the the hacksaw diorama, and I made it for him. I sent it out before Christmas, and I think that's how my name started, like going around in the groups, because this guy put it on Instagram, and seconds later, the director of Terrifier liked it with like emojis, and I was like, "That's it, I've made it." You know what I mean? So
that's so cool. So is that how Chris Summerhalder found you?
Yeah, it was Chris, and then Chris turned me on to you.
Yeah,
and then Shango, and I became the Evil Wonka.
And then the rest is history.
I don't know who gave the term. It's something that stuck. And
I would like to take 100% full credit for it, even though I don't think I ever did. But that's because of me.
That's all because of you?
It's all because of me, and I'm gonna say that with a very straight face and a political promise. That's because of me.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for not arguing against that.
I'm not gonna argue. You go ahead, buddy. Like, it was weird because it just everybody, the Evil Wonka. Okay, cool. And it just, I create things out of my imagination, and
that's so cool, man. Hey, so we got Moose Lodge up in Canada's watching. We got Michael Toth. We got the person with the fucking the Celtic, whatever the fuck language that is. I love that person. But Michael Toth said, "What's up?" Justin Chad Hernandez said, "I heard one of his podcasts is possessed by an owl. What the fuck?"
Okay.
Yep. Irene is watching, my dear Irene. And then Guy Durham, he is a handsome prince of this community. And he says in his typical all caps, "What in the blue blazes fucks is going on here for piston's sakes, mate?" So, Guy, hello, sir.
Yeah. Hi.
And Brett's on too. Brett Michaels. Fuck yeah, man. What's going on in here? God damn it. The best fucking podcast on the goddamn horror circuit is what I'm going to say. Fuck you, Danielle Harris, you stupid, dumb old bitch. Fuck off. Go raise your kids for a second. Put some clothes on. Jesus Christ. Riley, take some clothes off. I'm going to follow you. Let's go. I think we got Evil Nate Hewitt's watching. Next fucking weekend on the podcast, I got Evil Nate Hewitt, and then the weekend after that, we got the return of the fucking Reverend, or maybe Deacon 8-Ball. I'm not sure. Dude, the podcast is popping, Riley, and it's all thanks to you.
Yeah, no, I see.
I appreciate the shit out of you, brother.
No problem, man. No, like, seriously, dude, this is awesome. You know, you sprung it. Fine. I'm here. You know, when you said you needed a favor, I already had the tarp, the shovel, and the lie ready, but you said podcast and completely, you know, changed my plans.
I love you. I didn't ask for a favor. I just more so just demanded. I said, you're live in 30 minutes. You're like, wait, what? It's like, I said, you're
That's
not working,
it. Yeah. It was, what, huh?
Well, it was a Hail Mary because you work so much now that, you know, I was just
do.
There's not a chance.
I do.
It's prime time, but
I have tried to mess up at work, and they're just like, "Oh, it's cool, it's cool." I'm like, fuck. Yeah.
Evil Nate Hewitt, the son of Leatherface himself, says he's the greatest pod ever. I don't believe you, but goddamn it, I want to shake you and your penis around. So, everyone get naked, says Irene. I like this. Everybody's feeling a little fucking. Everybody's feeling
frisky. Must be the fucking moon or something.
Dude, Frisky Fridays, baby. That's what we got to be bringing out. We got Thirsty Thursdays, bringing into Frisky Fridays, into
Smoky Saturdays.
Yeah, yeah. I like that too. So cheers to everybody. Hot goddamn. You know, when we do this fucking pod, it's the goddamn Friday, which means that we're kicking off the fucking weekend, baby. So if y'all don't have anything going on a Friday night, come hop on the fucking live. Get a part of this fucking crazy social hour that we do. And if you can't make it, it's cool too. You know I'm popping it up on the fucking YouTube podcast channel, so make sure you subscribe to that. Fucking like and subscribe to Riley's Mad Bat fucking page, even though he, at this moment, there's a little bit of a lull in the creation process, but it's not because the juices ain't flowing. It's because he's got them bills to pay, baby, and we all feel that, man.
Yeah, for sure. And it sucks, man. It sucks because, like, it was drained. There for a minute, I had no urge. There was no ideas. And I thought I was tapped out, drained, you know what I mean, burnt out, but the wheels are really like starting to grease. I'm you know, my kids, my wife, they're all pushing me like, you got to get back into it.
Nice.
I made some paintings and like, okay, I still got it. And then I made a few little things, and you know, I'm trying to figure out where I can balance it both, because I do miss the community. I miss just making random pieces.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm sure you.
I'm trying.
You know,
huh?
I'm sure you do, because, you know, I mean, it's something that you're passionate about. It's something that comes, you know, I'm not going to say easily to you, but it's something that's your craft, and it's your thing. And I mean, how can you tell a craftsman not to do what he's good at, you know, and all of a sudden you have to go down a different path to do something that isn't your dream, but it's, you know, it's responsibly what you have to do as a man and as a father and as a husband, you know. I mean, you know, we'd all love to go out and do whatever the fuck we want to do, but if it don't make sense, and if there ain't no, you know, I mean, luckily for you, you have an audience for it. People actually, you know, respect and love and crave what you make, and there's money involved. People, I mean, like this, there's no money involved. I can't fucking feed my kids off just being fat on a camera with chainsaws, you know. I mean,
well, there's a little saying that, you know, I'd rather succeed in something I hate than to fail in something I love.
Really?
And I feel like the first draft of the Evil Wonka coming out, I learned a lot. So when I finally get back and go full steam again, and that's probably going to come soon, I'm going to come at a different angle. But I love making artwork for you guys. I really do. I love when someone asks for something and they get something that's 10 times bigger than they expected.
Dude, all right. We're gonna expand on that, but first I need to stop for a second, because I just read Irene in the comments says that it's her birthday, everybody, and everybody needs to get naked. Irene, happy birthday, girl!
Happy birthday, hon!
Amazing. I just 36 years old, never looked so goddamn sexy on you. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate the shit out of that. Irene's been a fucking homie since day one in this horror community too, man. That's the one thing I love about this. You know, here's the deal, and I'm going to go on a side tangent, but we're getting back to what we're talking about. But is that what I like ever since I started doing this podcast is that I'm starting to see the fucking homies coming out. It's weeding out the bullshit asshole people because all they ever really cared about was, you know, maybe like, you know, making money or, you know, whatever. As soon as you take the drama element out of it and like, you know, and the sales raffle aspect, we're just talking horror, but you know, it's not just horror. I mean, fucking whatever, man. We talk about what the fuck we want, dude. I did a goddamn election podcast, you know, the debate, the last episode, you know. It could be anything. It's that's my favorite thing. Like you say, oh, I didn't prepare anything. No, because that's what I love about it. I want to talk about anything that comes to mind, and it doesn't fucking matter. But Irene, I swear to God, we love you. Happy birthday. Now, Mr. Riley, let's get right back to it there, Mr. Evil Wonka. So, what were we talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You too. Okay.
So, all right. So we're talking about the creations and stuff like that. Okay, you're hinting that you're hopefully getting into a position where you can kind of get back into it and stuff. Now, as being a good friend of yours, but also as being a fan of your artwork, because I mean, let's be real, I've got quite a few fucking pieces from you over the years and stuff. My assumption kind of was in this way is that, you know, and tell me if I'm wrong. I'm trying to get into the psychology of like an artist because I am not, okay? I'm never pretending to be, but as somebody who expresses themselves and creates things and then kind of releases it out into the wild, and you know, and then there's this interaction and there's, you know, either like support or there's praise or there's criticism and all this type of stuff. There's this whole environment that goes around. But as you first started out making these, you know, one-off custom pieces, and then you kind of found yourself this niche that a lot of people liked, which were like these horror dolls, right? You know, all of a sudden there was this commonality type of what do I want to say? It was like a series, right? So and then, but then that was what you almost got locked into because the demand was so high. That's all you had the time for was to crank out these, and they were fucking awesome. And it's not like you made 100 of one, character. No, not at all. It was small batches, like, you know, maybe what, 3, you know, a couple here and there.
Well, I've done that's. It started off as like I would do 2 characters, 3 to 5, you know, 6 at most, you know, each character. And then, you know, find ones that would work, find ones that wouldn't. All the dolls, man, like I did make them all with love, and you know, I never rushed them. I always try to make them better, find different materials, stuff like that. You know, but like you said, I got locked in those, and I think that's what burnt me out was just that. You know, I wasn't allowed to do my one-off pieces. You know, like obviously the holy grail behind you, Tommy. So. That piece,
yeah, and we can hop on that topic in a second too. But so that was what I was kind of hinting at is that, like, you know, it just seemed to me as an outsider looking in is that almost the success of that seemed to consume all of your time, and then you had, you know, these commitments and these deadlines to make all this that you also didn't get to do. You're kind of more free spirited, you know, because. Like, if these people watching this haven't ever gotten anything from Riley before, you know, like a perfect example is to go back to our story of our first piece that we ever talked about and commissioned with each other, which was before I got into TCM collecting. I was into collecting Halloween and Michael Myers, right? And you know, and you know, I was novice into it, but it was really clear to me right away the value in getting custom horror pieces made from people, because to me it makes my collection stick out, and you are the gateway into me getting items that aren't available in the retail world, right? So, you know, I looked at the Evolution of Evil was a grail piece at one time. Maybe it still is. I don't know. That doesn't matter. But the fact is that there was the child Myers in the clown setup, and I talked to you and I said, look, this is what I would like to get from you is some kind of a custom where it's the child Myers. And here's the part where I'm getting at with everybody is that, you know, I come to you with an idea and you listen. It's not, you know, you're not disregarding what I'm saying, but you're hearing what I want, and then you apply that as the basic, like, foundation of this creation, and then you do your thing. So what happens there is that
Very
it
much.
just all of a sudden it goes up 30 fucking levels from what I anticipated, what I wanted from you, to all of a sudden what you would fucking this tornado, and then the dust would clear, and then all of a sudden here's fucking young Mikey, and holy shit,
Yeah.
dude.
The young Mikey was a good piece, and it was just how the style was. It all worked, and like I remember hand sewing that outfit, trying to figure out how to make this, how to make that, and then making that simple base. With everything detailed in it. It was a really good piece,
I wish I could
and
tweet some pictures and shit right now because it was
yeah,
beautiful what you did.
yeah. And then when I made oh oh shoot, old girl
Jamie.
from
Jamie.
Jamie, yeah, I made that one. That one was a really good one.
It was good. It wasn't as good as mine. I'm gonna say that because it was mine. But dude, like, so the thing is like, again, what's so cool about what you do is that, like, as you say, you're a recycle artist. So you're taking things and pieces that are already out there in the world and you reimagine them. So like, what came out of the Mikey was it was originally a Disney Frozen figure, right?
Yeah, yeah, some Frozen doll.
Yeah, and it was like, it was like 9 inches, 10-inch doll, very cartoonish. And then
Yeah,
you take it from there, and then so it's like you're making new head sculpts, you're making masks for it, you're making hair, but then you're sewing the clothes. You made a base for me. I mean, it was a sidewalk with fucking textured grass, and there was a pumpkin
yeah.
on there that
That,
lit up and
oh
leaves.
yeah, I forgot about the light up pumpkin.
Dude,
Yeah,
it blew my fucking mind, dude. I mean, I just, in all honesty, and I'm not just trying to blow smoke up your ass because we're
no,
buddies and stuff, but I mean, like, like, it's like we connected through Chris Summerhalder, and then,
yep,
like, we hit it off, and just, we really clicked, but then all of a sudden that piece came through, and I was just like, oh my God, I was just like, it was, I don't know, dude, it was something, it really was eye-opening to me on how
it,
special that
if I
is.
could if I could redo one piece that I did for you, it would be the Lady of the Lake.
Yeah.
That would be the one I would love to redo again for you because the concept, like when I hit you with that, I was like, hey, what would you think of this? You didn't. You were just like, holy crap! I would never think of that. You know what I mean? And I'm surprised they. I'm still waiting for a toy of something like that to come out or something. You know what I mean? Like I'm surprised they didn't use that concept.
It's too niche, man. And again, it's just like there's a million reasons why anybody that watches this that's a collector should be dealing with custom artists like Riley or Guy McMonster Maker, or just you fucking name her, Darkseid Creations, is that they're just they have such a different mind, a different eye, and you picked up, and exactly to talk about that Lady of the Lake. You were just like, okay, so you're really into TCM. Like, I've always had this idea. What do you think
Yeah,
about this? And so anybody that's watching this, if you've ever seen, and if you haven't, please, if you're watching this on the YouTube, pause this for a minute because it's worth your fucking time to Google the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, the Leatherface movie, the trailer, because it is unbelievably amazing. It's and like you say, it has nothing to do with the original movie at all. I mean, it's this like peaceful ambiance music, and it's like down at a lake, and then all of a sudden you see like this figure contemplating, looking down at the lake, and as it zooms into the back, all of a sudden you're realizing that's Leatherface, and then all of a sudden like as he's looking at the lake, an arm comes out of the lake pushing up the Excalibur chainsaw, and it's the Lady of the Lake. And it throws the chainsaw to him, and he grabs it. And as soon as he grabs it, lightning strikes, and then he turns around and he menaces at you,
yeah,
Leatherface, and that's it. That's the trailer, and it has nothing to do with the main thing. But you remembered that, and you're like, dude, what if we made you the hand coming up out of the
yeah.
fucking lake with the chainsaw? And I'm like, that's fucking amazing. And that's what you made. And then you crazy asshole, you're popping LED lights into it and all this type of stuff. It was so fucking cool. I got it.
Oh
I
yeah,
should probably grab it in a second, but I'm kind of buried.
and it falls apart.
Yeah, it might. There might be a couple things that need to be glued, but no, it's it's still one of my most favorite pieces. I mean, I can see it right here. It is very much displayed in this museum, dude. I fucking love it.
Well, I mean, I think one piece you really like is the your autographed Leatherface Riley Wonka doll.
Absolutely, my little mini Tommy. Where is he?
Yeah, Mini Tommy. Fun. When you hear something funny, when I met him, yeah, he was smoking weed out in the parking lot.
I'm surprised that's all he was smoking, man. That guy's crazy as hell.
He was, and he was coked out of his mind,
dude. So to show everybody here, I mean, this is just one of the many million different pieces here, but this had the, of course, we always got the fucking glare, but there's the Evil Riley, the Evil Wonka, I'm sorry, but what he did is he got the case signed by Andrew Bernarski, but I mean, the serious fucking claim to fame is just the level of detail, and this was of the horror dolls, horror babies, you know, I mean, look at the fucking detail, dude, that you did just on that mask alone. To the fucking, the cleaver, the hair, the bloody fucking hands, dude, everything about what you do is just so unbelievably inspiring. It's so fucking cool.
That's fucking dope.
Dude, this really is. I mean, talk about a true counterpart complimentary piece to Big Tommy. I mean, for fuck's sake. Look at those eyes, ladies and gentlemen. Jesus Christ, dude. Riley, you're a
well,
madman.
Thank you. I know. Well, the thing is, there's other people out there that they have, you know, they do what they do and they do it good and they do it the best they can, you know, and that's why, you know, like I love people like you and a lot of people in the group right now, like with Irene. I just want to say I never made another crow. I've never made another crow. Like you told me only make one, and I did, and I completely forgot about that till just now. That's pretty cool. But I love making those. You know, just people would come at me with different ideas, and I would make them. You know, I think the hardest one I had to do was Frankenfurter from the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Okay.
Yeah, the fishnets were killing me trying to fit how to make it work.
Irene says, I love my Riley pieces, and she laughs at the idea that I said she was 36 years old today, and she says thank you, and everybody's copying them. Guy Durham, I just want to catch up on the comments for 2 seconds here. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but
no, go ahead. No, go. So I'm looking at him right now.
What Stoney have one piece that you get off of you? LMAO. Brett Michael been a hell of a hookup. So grateful to have him as a brother, dude. I saw the stuff that guy was getting from Brett, man. Brett's no fucking joke, dude. He has got quite an eye, and I don't know how he's got this needle into the fucking vein of some of the core collector shit. It's amazing, dude. Brett is he's got some beautiful shit. Irene says my crow is friggin' amazing. Keith Wood, what up, Stoney? What up, dude? How the fuck are you doing? Kara's watching. Alexander Arabian. Fuck yeah. All right, we're caught up here, man. So I just got to give some love here as the people are in on this shit. Ken Bubba's watching.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Dude, cheers to everybody, man. I hope y'all having a nice fucking weekend. What the fuck happened during 4th of July for you, man? Were you stuck working, or did you have a little bit of good time? You see some shit?
No, man. I worked, got home. Remember, I have 6 dogs, and we have assholes for neighbors. And so that didn't mix very well. So
why you got so many dogs, man?
Why? It's Texas. It's Texas.
Is that a Texas thing?
Yeah, no. It's just I just can't tell Lydia no.
Why you got so many dogs, man?
Oh, cool. I love them all.
Oh my God.
Hey, at least I can have chickens here.
That fucking hurts, buddy. That fucking hurts.
I got fuck. Low blow. No, man. all you guys out there made some really awesome, made me make some really awesome pieces. I think the other one I really liked I did was the remote control nun.
Dude, that was crazy.
That was, and it was part of a Barbie doll, PVC piping, and an RC car.
That's so crazy. Hey, you that laptop you're watching this off of the stream in front of you, is it muted?
I think so. Hang on.
Just hit that little microphone icon to make sure it's X'd out or something.
Yeah, hang on. I'm trying.
It's all right. I'm gonna try and lift that sexy ear right now. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. No. So, and that's another thing too. Again, just to sing the fucking praise about you is that, again, you come to the Evil Wonka with an idea. You know, such as Anne Marie, I think was the one that came up with that, right? Anne Marie O'Brien, she was the one that wanted that commission from you, the nun.
Yeah. Well, it was supposed to just be a doll.
Exactly.
It was just supposed to be a doll.
That's what I mean.
And I was like, no. But the significance was it was for his anniversary. And I was like, no, she's just not going to get a doll for her anniversary. Let's make something. Yeah. And I had this concept in my head of, because this wasn't one scary part about the nun, her hauling ass at you, running. Yeah. And I was like, oh crap, let's put her in an RC car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then let's think about, I did all the math in my head. And I was like, PVC pipe, a half a doll, a can of foam, a ring, because she's wearing a dress, so you can put the whole car. It was just a really awesome journey of making that piece, of just how to figure out how to make it.
For sure.
So
that's what I'm saying though, is that's the magic of getting a commission from you, is that person X comes to you and here's my idea, and you say, okay, I'll let you know when it's done, and you take it from that idea and you throw in these extra elements, like the Lady of the Lake, right? I mean, there was the idea, but then all of a sudden there's this element of LED lights all in there, all of a sudden her nun, all of a sudden it's an RC car. I mean, it's so cool. I love the idea of artistic expression and the ability to do what you want. And to me, it's also cool because it's kind of like, hey, that's not what I asked for. You're like, yeah, but it's way fucking cooler this way, ain't it? And you go, yeah, it is.
Well, that's the thing is, and I've always asked, that's one thing I like about the community, they give me free range. I've had customers where they wanted a certain thing, and I try to make it for them, but it just feels so bland and boring.
Yeah. So what you're saying is that all of us that are asking things of you are just such fucking peasant, simple-minded buffoons, and you go, you don't want that. Here's what you want, and you bring us up to
pretty much. No. You guys are awesome. It's not. It's just I try to make things you'll never ever see. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You'll never see it. You'll never fathom it would be a concept. To go back on it, for example, you would never see the Excalibur. You'll never see something like that in spirit or on a website. You're not.
Absolutely.
Hell, you guys are barely getting a new figure of another Leatherface.
It's true.
So,
if Spirit Halloween was listening to this, let me tell you, Spirit, here's the one home run idea that you could steal from the Evil Wonka, is that, in the Christmas Story, the leg lamp, you should make the Lady of the Lake fucking Excalibur lights up, the fucking water lights up. It should be fucking this tall, bitch. But they're never gonna listen. They're never gonna listen, Riley.
Are you trying to? Are you secretly trying to put an idea in my head, sir? Live on this awesome podcast.
Oh my god, it could be.
Are you trying to plant a seed? Because that's how you do it. That's how you do it, Stoney.
That's how it goes right now here at Stoney's TCM Museum in Minnesota. Check the fucking logo. Dude, Kyle Brady fucking hooked this up. Him and his homie.
Oh, that's dope.
That shit, dude. It's so sick. I just fucking love it. And like the fucking Space Corps podcast, the Blacklight from Michael Toth. I like to surround myself with handsome men that actually have something to offer me other than just a sturdy penis. So, I mean, that's a part of the deal too, but I love it, man. Fucking dig it. So you actually got video now? You can see me?
Yeah, I have a video screen, kind of. That's why if you see me turn off to the side, I'm kind of.
Oh,
I
it's
see the
okay.
comments. I can see. I saw you, but
It's all
there's a
good.
little delay. But I think we're doing
close.
good.
We're close. So I got a few things then. Well, because I was thinking about, I'm like, I can't open shit while you can't see because that's gonna be weird. Me trying to describe it to you.
No,
But I got a
yeah, you
few.
open some things. I munch on some vegetables because I got done.
Nice.
I haven't eaten my dinner because I got home from work, and my friend said, "Hey, I need you for a podcast."
So I got a couple of smaller things, and then I got one really cool big thing I want to open up too. But hold on, let me get my shank. So I found on one of the TCM collector pages, somebody has an Etsy page dedicated to making replacement pollen stickers for the 245, and I had to get me some of that because I got myself way too many fucking chainsaws, and they could all use a little bit of facelifts and shit. So I'm pretty excited to see the quality of these fucking things as they've just come in. So they did the regular and then the real old school style. Ooh, and it looks really fucking nice. So check that shit out, everybody. So there's the old original style with the cursive 245. And I know my glare is a son of a bitch, but y'all can fucking deal with it. So I got the 245. I got a couple of those. And then, oh, that's kind of cool, actually. Oh, this is interesting. So then they made another one, which is actually looks all rusted up and kind of fucking dirty, with no pollen in the middle. But I got 4 of those. God, it's all dirty on the back. This is crazy. Sometimes I don't know about you artists. I don't know if you meant to do something or if you didn't. But so if anybody's interested and they've got a chainsaw, a 245, and they need some replacement stickers to actually go on their units, or if you're just looking for some sick-ass fucking stickers for your TCM collection or something, hit me up. I will definitely share with you who I got this from, which I wish I remembered the actual artist name on their Etsy. I'll throw this up on the YouTube on the notes here of the episode. But this was from J. Caitlin, but I know that wasn't the name that they used for the Etsy. But I'm fucking excited about that, man, because some of them that I got, those fucking stickers are long gone, son. They're haggard as shit. What do you think about that, Riley? What do you think about that?
Well, your stickers are awesome.
You're awesome.
No, there's a lot of it. Like, I'm just glad that you got your hands on those chainsaws.
Man, and I ended up parting with one, like less than a month ago when Shango and we did the Mega Powers auction, and in the heat of the moment I decided to put one of the 306s up, and it was a little bit of a battle, but homie Chris Adkins ended up coming home with one, so that was pretty exciting.
Dope.
So here's another kind of cool one. So I'd like to get your take on this as an artiste. So are you familiar with my buddy Michael Toth?
Maybe
a little bit. So he's the guy. He's got this. He made me the Space Corps podcast Blacklight. He's made those couple of longboards. Have you seen those longboards yet that I got?
Oh yeah, those are nice,
dude. Yeah. So and then before that, he paints artwork on the side of Funko Pops. And I got some stuff of him there, and then he does his own thing, and I like that. He's like you. It's just kind of his own fucking When you look at a Riley Estes piece, I fucking know it's you, especially them horror dolls, because there's some other ones out there. Instantly, I know what's yours and what's not. Same with him too. It's like he's got his own flair, his own style, whatever. So here's where I wanted to get your opinion, is that he did something really fucking cool that I thought was a really nice thing to do. So, dude, Sean Himes in the house. What up, Sean? Yo, bitches, what's up, he says. So, all right, so check this out. So with Michael Toth, he makes these commission pieces. They're usually one of a kind, it seems to me. I could be wrong, but it looks like one of a kind. It's just he sketches something out on a board, he paints it, he blacklights it, he does whatever. And then he sells it. Well, what he did is he created a coloring book of all of his TCM pieces that he's ever done. So to me, as a collector who's been kind of envious of all the pieces that he's come out with, but I don't have the
Mm-hmm.
money to buy every single thing that he makes. You know what I mean? I don't have the room. I don't have the time. I don't have the money. Whatever. But from over the years, seeing what he's made for like Brett Wagner, who is Leatherface in the remake, you know, for Doomsday Crypt, all that shit. I've always like loved seeing the pieces that he's made because I mean the Saws family, I love it. Even if it's not coming home to me, I appreciate it, right? So what he's done is he's made this cool little coloring book of all of his previous TCM pieces. And now I have a way of owning all of his previous stuff. So here's like the Michael Toth collection, Leatherface coloring book. And on the inside, as we open it up, I already kind of knew what was coming here, is that he's got a COA of this, so we know this isn't just some bullshit whatever. But I'm not going to show every single piece because I highly encourage everybody to hit him up because this was super fucking cool, man. And so it's like a comic book, but it's a fucking coloring book of all of his stuff that he's done. It's super cool, man.
Oh wow!
What do you think about that?
That's dope. I've been wanting to do something like that with the horror babies. Was I wanted to put it like make a book or something like that to show you, you know, how many characters I've done, how many characters, you know, I could still do. Because I know that's the other thing is one of the reasons why I stopped the dolls was just running out of characters and getting burnt out.
Sure.
But you know, but yeah, dude, that's awesome. That I'm a little jelly, but no, you know.
And that's okay. And that. So, and that's
Oh yeah, it's totally fine.
That's always one thing I always kind of feel like weird about when I talk with artists to other artists because I don't know if that's ever like I don't ever know if it feels like a competitive thing, but to me I wouldn't think it is because you guys aren't making the same thing, right? You know.
Right.
So
No, I love it because you sit back going, "Oh, I would never have thought of that," or "Oh, how did he?" Okay, cool. You know what I mean?
Dude, check this out.
Maybe
Okay.
maybe I can learn some of those steps and use it for my next project. You know what I mean? Not, but like, yeah, if you watch everybody, you're like, oh, okay, cool. You know what I mean? And I love the community.
I gotta share
You know,
this part. I gotta share this because I've never seen these pictures before. So Michael Todd, check this out, dude. This is him slashing Spider-Man in the face, right? And to me, as a TCM collector, I know that face right there. That is of the fucking sideshow fucking statue that's right here next to me. Michael Toth. Jesus Christ. I love it. Dude, he's slashing Spider-Man in the fucking face. Fuck yeah, dude. Oh, beautiful. I said I didn't want to show it all, but for fuck's sake, man. I love it. Like I said, so over the years he's done so many cool pieces, and I've wanted to buy every one of them, and now I have the ability, or I have the chance of actually owning so much of his art summarized in something small like this, and that's so cool. And then of course in Michael Toth fashion, you know, he includes extra stickers. He throws me a fucking sick ass keychain. You know, and then of course his business card here, so let me just show that up to everybody there too. Again, Michael Toth, if you guys don't fucking know, man, Jesus Christ. I got episodes on this fucking guy for the cool shit he's done, so we don't need to talk about that much more of the promo. If y'all don't fucking know, go do your research, bitch. So, yeah, dude, the fucking
Oh, let's get to the comments real quick.
Dude, let's do it. Oh, he's here too, Michael Toth.
Oh, let's get to the comment. I would have taken the mashed potatoes.
He says, damn, son, it's going to be that kind of party. I'll stick my dick in the mashed potatoes. Hell yeah, baby.
Hell yeah, man.
I'll bring the butter, baby. I'll bring the butter. and even this fucking man, right on the outside of the packaging, he's putting my fucking Space Corps podcast skateboard on there, too. Fucking, you fucking artists. I swear to God, y'all are romantics, and y'all know how to speak to me through my fucking tinglies. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Right.
What's next?
Check this, Riley. So this is from my homie, My homie Zach Klimper. He's in the fucking. He's in the clique. So recently we just saw that there's some new shit that hit the Walmart shelves. And my keen eye from Trick or Treat Studios picked up on a new TCM piece, and it's goofy and it's a little babyish, but I fucking love it. Look at this motherfucker right here, dude. Look at little fucking pretty woman.
Oh,
Dude, the fucking mask on it. Look at that, you guys. Jesus Christ. Look at that shit. We got a nice fucking tag on it. This is from Kid Robot. And fuck yeah, dude. His fucking hair is sick as shit. I love this. I totally dig this. This is sick as fuck. And look at the fucking chainsaw, dude. They did it right. They fucking did it right. That pollen's fucking green. I fucking love him. Zach, thank you,
yeah.
homie. You are the best, motherfucker. I tell you what. These are like these are right now. You can find these fuckers in Walmart for like $16 or $17. They are readily available. Do not pay more than $17 fucking dollars on eBay. Those cock sucking cunt motherfuckers that will take this and sell it for $45. Don't fucking pay that money. Riley.
Yes. Hello.
He's pretty cute.
Oh no, absolutely. Like I like how they did the mask on it.
Yeah, the mask is cool because it's just like this like flap on top. Like it just comes down flat. It's just like it's very. I like the style, man. It's really fucking cool.
Yeah, I hope I wish they can make another one, do the traditional one.
Mm-hmm. Fuck yeah. How you holding up, buddy? You all right? Can we keep rolling with this? I know I'm catching you off guard on stuff.
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay.
We can dabble a little bit. I mean, what else you got for me? I mean,
I got the big one that I've been really excited about. So Darkseed Creations. Have you ever heard of these people?
no. Remember, I've been out of the loop for a little bit, buddy.
It's okay. So Darkseed Creations. I don't know. Well, actually, I do know where they operate out of. They operate out of South Carolina, and I've been following these people for a while. I think it's just one guy. Maybe it's a guy and his wife or something like that. But very very small time, whatever. But they make amazing. What do I want to say? Ed Gein, Leatherface inspired, like fucking skin things, right? So they make ball caps that are just stitched together skin. They make aprons that stitch together skin. They make lampshades. They make fucking you name it. Then they make their own weird fucking they make like dead hog masks. They make amazing cool shit. And I will put the link to their goddamn shit in this fucking podcast too, so everybody can check them out. If y'all don't fucking know, and actually for the people that are actually hanging out right now, let me put them in the chat real quick. Darkseed. Hold on here. I can't type because I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
There we go.
A little bit.
Darkseed Creations. Everybody like and follow them because what these people do are fucking amazing, man. And so I've got something very, very cool that they did on a small limited time release. I was late within like an hour of the post and it already sold out. And I reached out to them. I said, hey, if anybody cancels, let me know. And they said, you know what? We're actually going to do another run of these because it was so successful. And they said, if you want, you can place your order. I said, I'm going to do that. And then that one sold out, and now they're on a third or a fourth run. Now, the thing is about these, the price point is so incredibly modest and low. I couldn't believe it for what I'm about to get. So now this is going here in the museum, and it's not TCM, but this, I already made a decision. this, Riley, is my offering to the spirit of Leatherface in this, because I think that Leatherface, Bubba would really love to see this, because this is kind of his jam.
Okay.
So it's not.
I'm excited to see what's in the box.
It's not a stretch skin thing. It's actually of a movie, but I think just the subject matter of it is worthy of Big Bubba Sawyer. So, one thing I always like to point out when I do these unboxings and these reviews is that I am paying my own fucking hard-earned tax-paying money, and I will not recommend something if it is not of, the right caliber. If there's something that they did fucked up that fucks with my money, I'm gonna tell you about it. If they don't know how to ship shit, if it comes all fucked up and broken, I'm gonna tell you. But right off the bat, these motherfuckers gave me half a goddamn roll of bubble wrap just to make sure this thing made it in time. So I can already tell, because I've bought a few things from them before. They're good fucking people. But we're going to unravel this fucking little roll of bubble wrap. And I'm really excited about this, because the fucking second I saw it, dude, I was like, I have to own one of these pieces. So, okay, we get to the end of the bubble wrap, and we are now in some nice tissue.
That's it, folks.
So let's discard the bubble wrap, get it out of there. And again, this is Dark Seed Creations.
Okay.
And dude, I gotta show you some of their shit after the podcast here, because you're just gonna be like, damn, dude, it's so cool what they do. Alright, I'm starting to feel where the base is. I don't know if we're counting this as a statue or a figure, but this, ladies and gentlemen, and I gotta see it first. Woo-hoo-hoo, yeah! This is the Cannibal Holocaust fucking woman impaled. Dude.
Oh, wow.
Look at them tits. Look on the backside. Straight up that fucking keister. And straight out the top. Dude. Fucking amazing. Okay, get this out of here. This is fucking sick. I'll have to put pictures up and shit. But Jesus Christ.
Fucking
dude.
Creepy. I love it.
It is so good. And I don't know if this is good enough for everybody, but holy fuck, dude. The blood coming out of it, beautiful. The paint job, awesome. Just, I mean, the figure of the woman is definitely fucking spot on, man. Ladies and gentlemen, this was like, I'm sorry, and I wish I remembered it exactly. This was like $65. It was fucking cheap. Dude, it was fucking unreal. So I really, really suggest to anybody, if you're a fucking fan of the movie, or if you're just a fan of anything fucking horror, to me, like I said, I think Leatherface is going to absolutely just love this. So
oh yeah,
he's going to buddy up right next to hers. Jade's in the house. What up, Stoney? Forgot it's Friday. Jade, get in here. God damn it. Get your fucking pants off, too. This ain't just a ladies thing. We require it of all the men as well. Welcome to the fucking podcast.
I'm not wearing pants.
That's right. That's right. What else we got in here? Fuck yeah, dude. Carol's watching. Hell yeah, dude. So, again, I hope everybody's doing good on a motherfucking Friday night. Cheers to everybody. Cheers to the Wonka for being such a good sport, because this man is actually not working tonight because he hurt himself. He hurt his foot. He's on fucking PTO. I sprung this on him at the last fucking second, and all of a sudden he decided he's going to hop on without even being able to see me on the video podcast or the comments. Luckily, the lovely Mrs. Evil Wonka got him up and running with a laptop. Bless her heart.
Yeah.
Sean Hyde, Tony, how's the bathroom? Are you shitting while hugging a tree yet? Not yet, my friend. We had ourselves a couple of setbacks these last few weekends, plus the holidays and all that bullshit. But tomorrow is a declared bathroom day, where I'm finishing up the beadboard, and then it's going to be laying out the floor. And then it's off to the trim, and then off to the races. Get my fucking plumber in here next week. And we're going to be taking fucking hot showers up in this cocksucker within 2 weeks, I tell you!
That's nice.
Bro, it's really nice. My fucking poor wife, man. I swear to God, dude. She's been dealing with it for 2 years, me making her fucking hoof everybody all the way down to the fucking basement of this big-ass old house and shit. And, you know, she's fucking got that.
I can't believe it's been 2 years?
Dude, it's been almost 2 years, yep.
Holy crap.
Nuts, dude. That's what I mean. That's why I look around this podcast and shit, because, like, dude, okay, like, we moved in, and then, you know, we moved in September, and then the baby was born at the end of February, and then I took off a month. So March is when I decorated this place. I put everything up, and she's 15 months old now, so the shit's been like it is for 15 months, right before that even, and I'm ready to remodel, man. I'm ready to jazz it up a little bit up in this bitch.
Well, I told you, if you ever need help.
Will you come up here?
I know. I come up there. I'm trying to.
Well, we should just make a fucking plan, because I would just, like, love nothing other than my fucking homie up here, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Let's just do it, dude. Just tell.
Oh, I'm working on it, man. You know that.
A fucking a serious. I'll fake an injury, or I'll make a booby trap on the steps. My wife can, like, truly be injured. I really don't want that to happen, but you're asking me to do it, so I mean, if that's what it takes you to get up here.
Okay.
You know. Sorry, Lauren.
Oh, she's gonna kick your ass.
You're gonna fucking kill me, man. That's all right.
He's like, he's never allowed here. I can't be around stairs. Yeah, man, it's great, man. I mean, how coming on here talking about how, you know, like getting that message out of, like, hey guys, I'm still here. It's hard for me to make my artwork right now, and, you know, the real world. Because I was just saying, like, I miss the COVID days in a way, because that was a strong community. You know what I mean?
Dude,
I mean, it still is, but
I totally get it. It's, you know, I mean, there's such ups and downs with that whole situation and stuff. But just to me personally, I mean, from what's grown from that, right? You know, I mean, maybe in that immediate time, you know, versus now, a lot of people might not see the benefits of that. But for me personally, from joining communities like that, making friendships, and some, like, really good friendships, like between you and I, and, you know, and Shango and Ann and stuff like that. But I mean, between you and I mean, I'm gonna let everybody know this is a fucking bromance right here. I've never fucking loved a man.
Oh, thanks. You're making me blush.
I swear to God, I love everything that's grown between you and I, and it's all to thank because of that time, you know.
And I, like, I'm a person who doesn't really, like, I'm an introvert, you know what I mean? But, like, you guys, you know, Chris, you, Shango, and God, there's so many people, you know what I mean? I communicate with, you know, and I love that, you know.
Fuck yeah, dude. What about Chris, man? Chris Summerholder, that dude's a fucking titan of the collecting community, and then you know,
still is. He would get me. He would. You know, he would test me on things just like you, and I would make some really cool stuff, man.
Yeah, dude. So,
like,
question for you, and it's just random. So that Captain Spaulding figure that I have with the skeleton with the middle fingers and stuff, how many pieces into horror was that for you?
That was the tip. That was part of the, because I remember doing a Jason piece. And then I did, like, a Michael Myers piece.
Ooh, that was the big embellished.
The pumpkin.
Oh, yeah,
the pumpkin one. And then I started mass producing those. And that's where it really kind of kicked off. That's when I went, okay, I can do this. This is it. Because I was enjoying it. And, like, the ideas were coming. And what was really awesome with the spooky dolls is I remember buying, like, a handful of them. And the missus was like, what are you going to do with those? I was like, I don't know. I'm just going to buy them. And then one day it clicked. And I started making them. And, you know, And then for some reason, I guess my stuff got out there, and some mom drinking too much wine saw it on Pinterest and decided to spread the word, and everybody was starting making them. But yeah, like you said, you can definitely tell my quality. So
Damn. So where did you first start selling your horror stuff? Because obviously it wasn't right here. You know, it wasn't on the shit show page. Where did Chris find you? Where were you? Did you start at?
um,
If you even
shit,
remember.
I know. Like I remember selling it through a couple groups. I think I was in a horror group. Was it like
Okay.
I think it was like I don't remember the first one, but I remember, and that's how I met Chris. Chris told me
Yeah.
about Shingo,
Got
and
it.
then
Too old for you
and
to
then
even
the show
remember.
boom 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 boom.
Totally.
Yeah, and honestly, like I like I've always been there for the shit show. Always have been. I that is a dumpster fire of a group that I love so fucking much, and
Yeah,
and
dude.
and I
Good
I owe
people.
so much to.
Good
So
fucking people.
good people, and just the platform itself launched me. And I remember right before I kind of got big, I had another friend here, and he was like, "You're gonna sell your stuff here." I was like, "Okay, yeah, whatever." And I remember him calling and said, "Hey, I bought you a table for a venue. It's like, I think it was like he said it was in like in a week. Can you make stuff? Because you have to." And I think I pulled about like 12 dolls, still on the prototype stage, a handful of paintings, and some skateboards. And that night, I was the only one that sold almost all my stuff that
Damn.
first night. So,
That's
and
so
that's when I
cool.
met Fuller.
All right. Mr.
That's when I met
Slasher
Fuller.
Stasher, Sean Fuller. Fuck yeah, dude.
So, yeah. So yeah, that's and I never did it for the money. I did it for the love of horror and the love of collecting and just honestly seeing the reaction of people when they got their pieces. You know what I mean? Like I love that moment where they're just like, "Holy shit," you know.
Yes. How
And
could
that,
you
that honestly,
not?
that's better than anything.
How could you not? I mean, what a just a stroke, right? You know, just of like, here's what I made, and they just love it. It blows your mind. That's just got to feel so good. Yeah, yeah,
Well,
you
there's the
like that. Yeah, you like
you
that.
dirt. No, there's so many times where like I would send you a picture of just a handful of junk, and you're like, "Okay, I'm going to bed," and I started, and then by the time you got up, I showed you a piece, and you're just like,
Yes.
how did you do that?"
Exactly, dude. It was baffling. It always has been. Still is. I mean, even the,
Oh yeah.
you know, like I say,
I,
like everybody. Newsflash: Wonka's back in the fucking lab, creating something. He pulled this killer clowns piece out of nothing.
oh
I
yeah.
just couldn't believe. And I was just, it was so familiar to me. I was like, there he is. He's back. My brother's back. You
Like,
know, like
I really wanted to know if because it's been about almost a little over a year since I really made anything,
yeah,
and as I said, you knew up front there was no more fuel in the tank,
yeah,
and it was starting to like get me like really depressed in a way. I
sure,
just couldn't create. I couldn't see. I didn't have. I couldn't. I didn't have my third eye anymore. You know what I mean? Where I could see the thing being
totally,
made. I just didn't have it
totally.
because the real world and jobs and shit like that. But now I did the Killer Clown just to see if I still got it. I still got it, and that like literally the
Yeah,
wheels were turning, and I'm like, okay. And then,
you
honestly,
got
it's
it,
been a good
baby.
feeling. So as I said, I'm slowly gonna get there. I might bust something out, coming out soon, maybe. I have an ideal for you, so
Good.
trust me, it's no, dude, trust me. The idea I have is going to cross many genres that not many pop culture things that we all like. So
Beautiful. I fucking love it, man. We got a couple more comments in here too. I'll make sure I hit in on. So Sean Heim talking about the fucking bathroom remodel, but he says, "Cool, I'll help you. I'll bring my flamethrower over. I highly encourage that. Chainsaws, flamethrowers, just a sturdy back. That's all I really need."
pretty much, you know what I mean.
We got Jade is saying, "Brother, I'd help you if I weren't so far away. Except pulling my tub and cabinets. I remodeled my bathroom in 4 days. New toilet flange, repainted everything, new shelves on the walls.
Damn.
Wanted to remake the floor, but My 9 days was down to 4 as it was because of pneumonia. God damn. And then Schottenheim says, Stoney, you're making me hard. That's just a byproduct. Of
He makes everybody hard. That's
what
the
happens
problem.
when these two boys get together. You know what I'm saying? Me and the goddamn Wonka, we just get those fucking those arteries pumping down in that cock, and you just can't help it.
I'm like a greasy cheeseburger. I'll clog you, man. I'll clog you.
Todd Smith, Dave Albertson's watching. What up, motherfuckers? How's everybody doing? God damn it, we got the Evil Wonka in the house tonight.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. He thought he was like, I'm only gonna be on for like, how quick do you need me? Like a quick 10-minute spot. And I said, sure. And here we are. What are we talking about?
2 hours later.
Hour and 15 minutes into this bitch, baby. Here's where we at. So.
Well, you might be losing me soon. I'm outweighing. I'm literally sitting here outweighing friendship, honor, and love to a good friend or food, and I'm about to choose the food, sir.
That's okay, because as an ally to you, I am about ready to piss my pants right now. So I am down for calling this a night. I just wanted to get through again. Dark Seed Creations, everybody, is the biggest
get these
thing.
guys. I will say that piece that Dark made is awesome, man, and from another artist, mad respect. That's just brilliant, and I would love to pick your brain how you made it. But dude, man, that's awesome. Keep on creating, man.
I sent them a message too, and I said, you know what, I'm terrible at planning, because I said I should have reached out to them a week ago, but I said, I'm opening your thing tonight. I said, but if you ever want to hop on the podcast, I'd love to have you. So we'll see what they say. So we might see Dark Seed back on again, or not again, but back on. Or I gotta quit saying those fucking words. I'm stupid. I would love to see Dark Seed Creations on the podcast. There we go. There's some fucking words that make sense. But here's the thing. Oh, Nips, Jade, thank you. Oh, those are beautiful text boobies. Sean says, I used to do pyro for the Rams and Blues in St. Louis. I can bring the explosives over. I welcome anything.
Yep. I section that. Let's make this happen.
Riley, you're a fucking hell of a man. You've been my goddamn best friend for so long.
No problem, man. I kind of like, you know what? Honestly, I kind of like it. Maybe, I'll come back on, down the road, and we can discuss, other things. I'm totally down.
Now that I know that you have access to a laptop, we need to get you on that with a webcam so we can fulfill this fucking podcast view a little bit better than how we got this jankety shit set up. But
oh yeah, for sure.
This is called continuous improvement, everybody. We have areas for progression. Who's going to carry the boats?
We are.
Good. All right. Thank you. All right. Well, my friend,
all right, buddy.
I hope you rest well. I really do appreciate you giving me some time on the fucking fly again, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Riley has been nothing but a beautiful, handsome man. My underpants are soiled because I can only look at this guy so long without just fucking making a quivering mess of myself. Pre-cum is real, ladies and gentlemen. Please make sure you get yourself protected. Get yourself...
and don't forget to get your cats and dogs spayed and neutered.
Like Bob Barker said, you cocksucking animals. Hit up my fucking homie Zach Klimper because he's just a handsome man. He doesn't have the market on this, but shout out to him for doing that. Again, Riley Estes, if y'all don't know, I mean, Big Tommy in the fucking back is the biggest Mona Lisa, Da Vinci, fucking, what do you want to say, the David, what the fuck is that called? What's the goddamn sculpture?
The 16th Chapel?
Sure! Yeah, but fucking Evil Wonka, I swear to God, if you don't have a piece in your collection, it's a little harder to come across nowadays, but hit up Riley. Here he is. Mad Bad Art, that's how you can find him. If you can't find him, get a hold of me. I'll let you know how to find this fucking handsome... I just... Every time I look at you, I think about just, like, finding you, like, in a towel in a sauna, in, like, a public sauna. And
yeah, I'm totally down, you know what I mean? Maybe with slight chub. Definitely with slight chub.
I would sit down next to you. That's all I'm going to say.
I'd hold your hand. I don't even,
Man,
all right, guys.
The price is wrong, bitch. All right.
All right.
Everybody, again, thank you.
Make sure everybody...
Evil fucking Riley. My friend, I'm going to let you go. I appreciate you once again for being on this, brother. Have yourself
always, man. I appreciate it.
See you, brother. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So let's bring it back to just the show here. Here we go. Jesus Christ. So, the fucking evil Wonka Riley Estes, everybody. Jesus Christ, we did it, baby. We made it through another podcast. This is episode 30. Hot goddamn, damn, baby, we did it. So, in closing, motherfuckers, don't forget to get yourself some Space Corps podcast merchandise. Stoney's TCM Museum merchandise. I even got some old throwbacks on there from the old school original shit, baby. Support the show. That's all I'm going to say about that. You know? Or don't. I don't care. It's fine. You don't fucking have to. But if you want to fucking, dress yourself in something a little more higher class than what your fucking monkey ass is wearing right now, check out the merch store, baby. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to better your life. I'm trying to fucking find you replacement Powlin stickers for your fucking 245 chainsaw, bitch. I can show you the way, okay? Darkseed Creations. If you want this amazing Cannibal Holocaust fucking figure that was cheap as fuck, like $65 or something, this is legit as fuck, okay? I can show you. If you're out in Walmart, find this awesome Pretty Woman fucking thing for like $17. Don't spend $45 on Walmart or like eBay fucking prices. Fuck that bullshit, dude, okay? Get yourself some nice friends like Kyle Brady, okay? He's going to make you a fucking Stoney's TCM Museum fucking 3D printed piece out of the kindness of his heart. Get yourself a friend like fucking Guy McMonstermaker, who makes you the Chainsaw Lifetime Achievement Award. You'll never get this. Fuck you, but this is for me, bitch. That Samurai Leatherface. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, how beautiful is that? That's sexy as fuck, everybody. God damn. All I'm trying to say, the Saws family, okay? That's all I can say. Next weekend, we've got Evil Nate Hewitt, the professional wrestler, the son of Leatherface. He returns, baby. If you like that fucking podcast we did however many episodes ago, he's back. Because I talked to him. I said, Nate, we fucking had a nice, beautiful podcast, but I didn't get through like nearly half the questions in my head that he's got a book. He's writing a fucking novel. Jesus fucking Christ. We didn't even talk about that, okay? We need to talk about the downfall of the fucking Midwest Gore Fest. That was the Bro Fest Love Fest that him and I were supposed to get together. We were sharing a goddamn apartment together, or at least a hotel room for that night. There's a lot to fucking talk about. And then after that weekend, next Friday, after that we got the Reverend, we got Deacon 8-Ball. Holy fuck, I got some goddamn packages that are sitting here that I can't wait to open up, some customs from that motherfucker. Holy shit. Shawnee Fuller's in the house. Dude, Mandy, Kane, everybody. The price is wrong, bitch, says Jade. You goddamn right. What the fuck? Don't you have branded glow-in-the-dark condoms? I am working on that, sir! Jesus, don't spoil it for everybody. That figure is badass. Jade, you're goddamn right. So, I appreciate the fuck out of everybody. You are tuned into the Space Corps podcast. This is some low fucking ball, crazy dumb shit that I do, and for some reason, some of y'all tune into it, and I fucking love and respect the fuck out of y'all, and I can't even believe it, and I really appreciate everything that you guys do. Again, hit yourself up, get some fucking merch if you really like to fucking support the show or something, and I'm not trying to guilt trip you, but there's some dope-ass merch, dude. Get the trucker hats. I know Shango just bought himself one there. There's fucking tank tops, there's shirts, there's hoodies, there's all that type of stuff. There's posters from all the goofball shit that we do. Come see me at the Crypticon in September if you're coming to Minneapolis. Fuck yeah, because you know why you should? It's not because of me. It's because of Carolyn Williams and Big Bob fucking Elmore are going to be together in an in-costume photo op experience that's going to fucking change your life, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to be doing it together. I'm going to be there. We're going to be massaging each other. If you've ever heard of the double Dutch rudder, wait until you see what the fucking triple's all about, baby. That's all I'm saying. I hope y'all had a nice fucking 4th of July. I hope y'all got your fucking 10 digits left, or if you didn't come to the party with all 10 to begin with, I hope you got the same amount of digits that you began with right there, okay? That's all I'm going to say about that. I love everybody so much. Looking through the comments, we're all caught up, baby. Okay. This has been episode 30 of Stoney's TCM Museum of Minnesota presents Space Corps podcast, baby. Big shout out to the Riley Estes, the Evil Wonka, because like I said, I sprung this shit on him, and he fucking did this like a goddamn champ. So, big shout out to Dark Seed Creations. Big shout out to Zach Klimper. Big shout out to who the fuck else did we open up? Whoever the fuck on Etsy made these goddamn beautiful, perfect fucking pollen replacement stickers. I love y'all. Next weekend, Evil Nate Hewitt. Weekend after that, Deacon 8-Ball from the Church of Horror Studios. Fuck yeah, motherfuckers. Stoney's TCM podcast, whatever the fuck. I merge all this shit together. It doesn't even fucking matter anymore. Y'all motherfuckers keep it real. Have a great fucking weekend. We'll see you next Friday. Peace, bitches.